To the live stream. All right, we're there.
Hello.
Yay!
Are we live?
Yeah.
Okay, we're here
live right now, Corey.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to New Guitar Thursday.
Yeah.
We're going to show you a few cool things today. We'll probably wait just a minute for people to start actually filtering in here.
Oh, they've been in here.
Oh, they've been in.
They've
okay,
been
so
in,
so we got a packed house already. Okay.
Yep.
Well, I am Corey. I'm from the Acoustic Shop here. We're going to be unveiling a few cool things today. The first things I'm going to focus on are going to be a few consignment items that came in. For those of you who aren't familiar, a consignment item is something someone ships to us or takes by the shop and then they sell through us. So we have a few really, really cool special things that came in. And then I have a couple of extra special brand new items from a company you probably have heard us talk a lot about that I really enjoy and I'm looking forward to showing you. But yeah, I guess unless we have any questions, Hinkley, let's go ahead and start with a consignment.
For sure. I do want to real quick hype up the Boucher just a little bit more, guys. This is a Boucher that I was told by John Chapman as of like 2 seconds ago was one that has not been seen the light of day yet.
Yeah,
by any store.
It will be the first of anything.
So I'm very, very excited to show that to you guys. All right, I'm going to go through these comments real quick while you're getting out the first consignment that you want to show off.
Yeah.
Corey takes in all of our consignments and writes the descriptions and whatnot. And so this
For
is
better or worse, I do.
one that he has decided on. All right, I got to get caught up with comments just a little bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, no Chapmans today, just Corey and I streaming away. Welcome, everybody. Welcome in, Mark. Hello, Andy A. Vince, I saw that you were here super early. I think he gets the first comment award. But welcome, welcome, guys. I hope you guys all had a great holiday. Hello there, Peter Ray Hill. Kathy says hello from Florida. Welcome in, guys. All right. Hello, Jennifer. You did not miss anything. We're just getting started. Hello, Scott. Hello, Brian. Vince says, hello, Corey. Hope Santa was good to you. Was Santa good to you, Corey?
Santa was okay to me this year.
Right.
I did leave out cookies. Nobody ate them. So he must have just came and went real quick.
Yeah. Just had to drop by, you know.
Yeah, he just did. He knew I was busy, so he didn't really spend too much time with me. Okay, so I guess I could go ahead and start by talking a little bit about the first consignment here, which is super special one that we got in from a patron of our store who wanted to sell this through us. This, guys, is a Tony Rice Santa Cruz.
Very cool.
This is, of course, your large sound hole with some really amazing Adirondack spruce, the Tony Rice pickguard, and then we have Brazilian rosewood.
Wow.
Now this is a 2008 Tony Rice model, and this was the first one. This was a NAMM show exclusive that was from 2008. This guitar, from my understanding of what the consignor told me, and also any correspondence that we had with Richard Hoover up at Santa Cruz, was really kind of the guitar that kickstarted the 34D series from Santa Cruz. And it is a magnificent guitar. There's something really special about Santa Cruz guitars, how balanced they are, the time spent. There is a little bit of magic in them. I kind of equate them in some ways to the way I feel about Bourgeois and some of these other really boutique guitars, where the fit and finish and the overall aesthetic and just the historic nature of the relationship that Santa Cruz had with Tony Rice when building his model. It's pretty special. So this is a really great sounding guitar, and kind of the first one I wanted to kickstart everything off today by showing. And now this one is used, right? It's in amazing condition. I don't have it listed up on the website just yet because it just came in and we've been slammed for holiday stuff. But this one's going to be right around that $17,000 window, I think. being a large sound hole guitar, it is extremely balanced. You can hear the low strings are just as kind of vibrant as the high, and everything is super balanced. And I think that's a testament to Santa Cruz's building and their relationship with Tony when they were designing this style of guitar originally. So yeah, really, really super, super cool and very high-end guitar that we have here from Santa Cruz as a used model from the 2008 NAMM show. This is 5560RD. That's what this one's called.
Yay,
And
that's
serial
a
number.
great way to start off New Guitar Thursday.
Yeah, it
with
is.
An absolute bang. Please let me know, by the way, guys, if anything sounds weird or anything. I am running this thing solo. I have an awesome setup, though, but I can't. I just want to make sure that you guys are getting the best, quality possible. All right, let's see what else we have here. So Kyle Bell has the first question. What would you recommend for an upgrade on the factory bridge pins in the TAS 589 to 57?
Well, that's a good question. So those, I think, have ebony pins in them. I think that bridge pins, this is always an interesting topic and one that I think about for my own guitars too. The more kind of solid a material that you have and the less porous of a material you have, I think the better contact with sustain you get out of a guitar. These are nuances, and I always like to preface it by saying that whenever you upgrade to, like, let's say a bone bridge pin, it's giving you a touch more sustain, a touch more brightness, I think, in the overall tone, but it is very much a nuance. It is not a world breaker, or if that's a way to describe it. It's not a major game changer. So I would say with bridge pins, I always look at the aesthetic first, and if it's the aesthetic that I want for my guitar, and then just kind of go from there. My D18 Authentic that I have has plastic bridge pins. They're black, and I haven't bothered to change them. I haven't felt too much, I guess, to need to feel to change those, but I think if I were to change them, I'd probably get some sort of a black bone or something. Yeah, so
Okay.
that's what I would say.
No worries. All right, we have a first request for instruments. And by the way, guys, please, if you like this live stream, leave it a like, a digital like.
Yeah.
Because it helps us get shown to more people.
How could they send us a physical
How
like?
could they send us a physical like? I don't know. Just write the word like down
A Christmas
on a piece
card?
of mail. Yeah, probably something like that. Whatever. I forgot what else I was going to say now. Thanks, Corey.
Sorry,
it's all good.
I pop up with
Okay,
whatever's in my head.
here's the instrument request. By the way, if you guys have any requests to see any instruments that we have, you can look at theacousticshoppe.com. Anything that's in stock and on that website, we can pretty much grab it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So first one.
If it's over here, yeah, I'm happy
Yeah.
to look at it.
Thinking about picking up the Larrivee 040R. Can I hear it?
Sure.
They said, can
Yeah.
I get the skinny on it? So
Can they
all
get the
your-
skinny on it?
yeah, all your thoughts.
So Larrivee is a great guitar company. In the past we haven't had a ton of these in, but I really like this guitar. So this one, I haven't played it in a little bit, but it should be a moon spruce with Indian rosewood back and sides. It is a matte finish or a satin finish, but it's got this really nice maple binding around with the sunburst. Yeah, so here you have a really nice kind of a 12 fret, small parlor style guitar. beautiful little guitar. Yeah, Larrivees are really great. I haven't played this one in a little while. We do have this one marked down as I guess you could call it a clearance item for no other reason than we've just had it for a little while because it looks great. It's in great shape. It is a new guitar. But yeah, that's it. That's the old 40R right here in the flesh. I guess that's the skinny on this one. All right. We got any other questions or anything? All right. Well, I'm going to keep going here to check out a couple other guitars that we got in recently. So, got some really cool. $18.49 on the Larrivee in there. This next one I want to show here is another consignment item. This is one from a local fan and patron of our store again. We have a lot of really awesome customers who come into the store who are local too. And here we have a super special Huss and Dalton Pilgrim with a large sound hole, Adirondack spruce, and Brazilian rosewood.
Dang,
back and
that
sides.
one also looks good.
Yeah, this is a custom from Staunton, Virginia, TDR Pilgrim Custom. This is a great sounding guitar, folks. Just a guitar you can drive, and I've always been really impressed with Huss and Dalton stuff, but as a used guitar, this one is in fantastic shape and was really well taken care of. It is a torrefied Adirondack spruce over Brazilian with a large sound hole and a really awesome pickguard too.
I mean, that's incredible. Do you have any idea what you're going to price that one at?
This one's going to be at $8,000. Yeah, a tremendous consignment item. We're having a really good, some really awesome guitars come in on consignment lately. Once again, this is not up on the website just yet. This has been kind of my department of getting these consignments ready to go, and I can tell you that I have been swamped. So I also apologize if I'm a little out of it today because it's been a lot. It's been a lot these last few weeks, getting orders out from Small Business Saturday and Christmas time and holiday season. It's tough for a small shop, but these will be on the site soon. This is the Pilgrim TDR Custom from our good friend.
Nice. All right, so I'm going to go through some comments here for a second. Let's see. I'm going to go back a little bit. The next guitar that somebody would like to hear is the Martin D45, if you could grab that.
I will grab it. We typically will hang these up, but this one we wanted to kind of keep in the back here. I'll be right back, Kinkley, although I think you can still hear me.
Yeah, they can still hear you. And then Scott says, I feel like the Ferks have been lost on the TAS content lately. There's some updated tech with them and an upgrade in the CNR active. Have you looked at that from Ferk?
I've not, no.
Active setup stuff? Awesome. Well,
I don't know yet. I'll take a look at it.
we're going to NAMM, so I think that we're going to take the biggest look at them there. Be sure to keep an eye out for that. I know for a fact that we are going to have FERC content from NAMM, and then from there, just, you know, what we can get from videos.
Yeah, so this guitar is really special, right? I think that a lot of us here are very familiar with 18, 28, 35, 41, 42, all the way up to the D45. This is about as ornate as a standard model from Martin is going to get without getting into custom shop territory. This is the original, right? This is what we think of when we think of a very decorated kind of bluegrass style guitar. When you talk about how ornate something is, the abalone, of course you have abalone bound front, up to the neck and around the rosette, as well as
they put it everywhere, man.
Abalone on the back.
And the sides.
You ever thought about what an all abalone guitar would sound like?
No, but we should have somebody make it.
We should. Just a great sounding guitar. Well, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that, guys. I mean, I think probably a lot of people know what I think of Martin guitars, and I just love Martin guitars so much. And when it comes to just, if someone is wanting the most, just really just highest standard of quality on a D45, I mean, that's what you're getting. This is just a tremendous, tremendous sounding guitar. Of course, Sitka spruce, Indian rosewood, and then you have all of the binding and the inlays throughout in abalone. Just a tremendous guitar. So, yeah.
All right. We got a couple of Corey opinion questions, but I'm also going to go back to a question real quick. I saw somebody ask, we got the TAS humidity sensors in, our acoustic hair sensors.
Oh, cool.
We do not have them in, so sorry about that. Yeah, no. Somebody was asking if we had them in. We've not gotten them in just yet. I think it's going to be like literally, you know, any day now.
Well, we've been waiting on those. As I'm sure a lot of you know, we've been backed up on a lot of things, but this is one that we were hoping to see a little bit sooner, but please don't fret because we will be getting those shipped the moment that they come in.
Absolutely. Next, from the Mailman, and Mailman is all in caps, so I just think that's a fun username. Where do you believe Iris stands in the guitar world, considering the quality, consistency, and overall sound? Where do you think that Iris is in that world?
Well, Iris is going to be a very kind of broken-in sounding guitar with that satin finish. I think that the fit and finish and everything that they're doing is really, really nice. As far as where they sit amongst everything else, I mean, I think that they've kind of carved their own little niche of people who are looking for that almost like that catalog style looking guitar. You know, whenever I think about Irises, I think about a a lot of those old catalog guitars like K's and everything like that. I think that they're much better than those old catalog guitars were, but they kind of fall into that aesthetic and that group of people who are wanting something like that, which I love too. I have some old K guitars and what are some other brands that are eluding me? Silvertone, these different types of guitar brands that you would get from Sears Roebuck catalogs. That's the first thing that comes to my mind whenever I'm thinking of who's this guitar right for. Secondly, I would say anyone who's wanting to play Americana music, folk music, who wants a really open-sounding, woody-sounding guitar that is built with great quality and care, I think is where Iris comes into play because they have that aesthetic, that look, that feel, feeling kind of like, that big asymmetrical neck on it that kind of fits in your palm really nicely like an old vintage guitar would. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the Authentic series from Martin in the way the neck feels. They play really nicely, really well set up. I think that that's the type of person that it's for.
Cool. All right, going on to the next guitar, if you don't mind, because
Sure.
I think that these people definitely want us to get to the Bouchers.
Yeah.
Got some cool stuff. Next question, though, while you do that. Would playing over the sound hole have a different, deeper sound than playing close to the bridge?
Well, I don't know. Let's find out. But yes. So it makes a big difference.
Where do you aim for, Corey?
So whenever I play, and this is maybe a little bit of a technique thing, but I usually have my the meat of my hand right here, this area, brushing along the saddle and the bridge pins, which means that my pick is usually somewhere in this area right here. Somewhere around there. In some way or another, the meat of my hand is always making contact with this bridge when I'm picking. Whenever I am strumming, it's usually hovering right around here. Just an inch or so off of the bridge. But when I'm picking, it's usually...
Is there any reason why you don't play directly like over the sound hole or closer to it?
There's a couple of reasons. So if I'm playing directly over the sound hole, one, my arm needs to be kind of in a... like up here, and I feel like I'm just more comfortable back here with my arm, but also the string tension changes, right? The string tension changes as I hit it closer, so I get a lot more buzzing. So the further up, closer to the neck that I play, it might sound deeper and warmer, but I'm getting a lot more buzzing and stuff because the string tension changes where I'm hitting it. So this tends to be the kind of Goldilocks zone right here to kind of pick in.
Gotcha.
If someone's looking for a more warmer sound, like you may find with finger picking, you may find people picking right over the sound hole. A good example of this would be like Elliott Smith, right? For a lot of people who have listened to him back from the 90s, he always played like right in the center of the sound hole. Also, if I play further back here with my fingers, what's happening is I have a lot of tension, and so it just sounds warmer and more appropriate, I think, for finger picking there. But yeah, anyway, that's...
Next question, what pick are you using right now? What do you have?
Right now, I alternate between the blue chips and the tone slabs. Right now, I'm using a TP50. This is my current pick of choice. I have the exact same one in a tone slab that I love. I just didn't have it in my pick pouch today because I switch picks out a lot. I also use the 3-rounded version of this. I feel like I'm a little bit more accurate with a sharper point, but I like the tone more out of a rounded edged pick that I get. So it's a little bit of a balance.
All right, now tell them a little bit about that guitar. Another Huss and Dalton, it looks
Yeah,
like.
another Huss and Dalton, both from the same owner. This is a TDM custom. So this is Sitka spruce and mahogany TDM, and it sounds great. This one's I think is going to be around 35 to 4,000. Yeah. You've already heard me play this a little bit, but yeah, this one is another one in great condition. There is a little bit of a crack back here. It is a finish crack at the lower side here next to the end pin, but that is not through the wood. It's just a finish crack.
It's kind of hard to see it on here, but whenever we get pictures of this online, we do tend to show
Folks will
you
get
that.
it. There is a K&K installed in this too.
Cool.
So that's just another really cool consignment that we got in that I'm looking forward to getting online and showing people. But for those who are in our live stream, you're getting a sneak peek today. But the big thing that we wanted to do was to talk a little bit about these guys that just came in.
All right, I had one more question. So Dale says, I always see a Beard resonator guitar in the background. Could you play it and tell us what it is used for?
It's a dobro. Can I play it? Potentially. Do you want to hear me play it? Probably not. It is another used one that we have here. I am not a resonator dobro player. I would not do it justice. But this is a Beard Legacy small body square shoulder resonator here.
All right, so now we got some really cool stuff.
All right, I want to make sure I open up the right ones here, but we'll just go for it. So, y'all may have been kept up with our things that have been coming in over time here, but
You said the Sunburst Huss and Dalton would be around
3,500 roughly to 4,000. I'd have to double check that, but of course with any of these it's priced by the consignor, right?
Gotcha. We just recommend a price.
Yeah, we just recommend. All right. A lot of packing material in here.
Hey, Jeremy Chapman's in. Who
Hey,
the
Jeremy.
heck is that? Are you a first-time viewer? Welcome.
Okay.
Yay, Boucher.
Yeah. They pack these guitars so well. Look, it's even got the stuff on it.
Yeah.
So for those of you who have followed us over time here and followed other YouTubers out there in the ether, we are big fans of Boucher and what they're doing right now. And they have finally released a really cool guitar, and this is the first one I'm going to show you. If you have seen the 42T all torified, which means that it is a torified Adirondack spruce top, and then also a torified mahogany back and sides. This is the only company I'm aware of that is doing anything like this, and this is their kind of reveal here on the OM.
I know that other companies have tried before. I don't know if anything else is on the market with this consistency also. But yeah, so this is the first one, I believe, that is going to be up for grabs at all.
Sounds great.
Yeah. Another company that I'm super excited to see at NAMM.
Oh yeah, I love the guys at Boucher. Just so good. This is an amazing sounding guitar. For those of you who know me, I really like mahogany guitars, and to have a torrefied mahogany back and sides is pretty crazy. And this guitar sounds every bit as amazing as the dreadnoughts that we had got in. Of course, in a slightly smaller package. With these, you have a little bit less depth of body than a dreadnought, and then you have a little shorter scale length too.
All right, so people are asking price and model, and I do know the answer to both of these. So the model is actually called the BG41T.
BG41T for all torrefied.
G.
Yep,
for
G.
The gold top, I guess, because it's not the gold hardware. I think that's right. Yeah. John just explained it to me.
Yeah, yeah. John's explained it to me too, but yeah, this is the all torrefied mahogany and Adirondack spruce.
Yeah.
It is a tremendous sounding guitar.
So I believe that the T stands for torrefied on the back and sides, and G stands for the gold top.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
The gold pack. Yeah, but this is a tremendous sounding guitar. I want to keep playing it. They do such an amazing job. This guitar sounds awesome.
And then the price on both of them, by the way, it's going to be $6,219, I think.
I think that sounds right. Yeah, we had gotten that pricing very recently,
Yes.
and I believe that they should be the same for the Dreadnought and the OM.
$6,239. I was wrong.
$6,239.
I was off by $20.
So, for those lucky folks out there who have owned Bouchers, you probably know the quality and the overall just response of these guitars is tremendous. These are one of my absolute favorite guitars being made in 2024.
You gotta add one to the collection one day, man.
Yeah, I would love to own one. That is an all in due time type of thing. But if I were to get an OM, there is not much more out there that is more astounding than what I just played right here.
Absolutely.
So, tremendous sounding guitar. And this is the first one.
I got to show you guys, and so both of these are up for grabs also. So that was the OM, and then we'll go ahead and show you the Dread. Same exact thing, same exact price, just in a Dreadnought.
Yeah, let's open up the Dreadnought. That's a little bit more my speed, but man, if I were to get an OM, that would be this guy right here.
Absolutely.
That sounds fantastic. I wasn't sure which one I was going to open up first or what was going to happen here, but we do have also a Dreadnought from Boucher of the exact same fit and function. We have an all torrefied mahogany, an all torrefied Adirondack spruce. As us bluegrassers love, this is Christmas to me.
This is kind of like a...
This is what Christmas is all about, guys, opening up guitar packages. I hope that some of you out there got to open up your guitar packages as well yesterday or whatever day you celebrate.
Yeah.
Or if you celebrate, maybe you just want to get a guitar because it was the right timing. Woo.
Let us know what you guys got. Did anybody get any new instruments or any cool instrument accessories and whatnot? I'm curious. Corey, did you get anything super cool?
I did get a few things. I didn't get any guitars this year because I got a guitar back in October.
You have a D18 offensive.
That I love. I got, you know, the usual stuff. I got a couple shirts and got some socks that were kind of cool. They have Yoda on them.
Sick.
Which everybody knows I'm a Yoda stan.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Look at that back. That looks so cool.
Whoa.
All torrefied mahogany, back and sides.
And we've said it before, but just to reiterate, this is the natural color of mahogany, and this is naturally, if you look up other pictures of Bouchers, their mahogany will be like super light. Not
Brazilian mahogany.
Like, not stained like how Orion did back in the day. see how much darker this is because of the torrefication also. Hey, Jeremy said, did Corey talk about his KC game and how his cheering helped them win?
Wow. This guitar is also amazing, and everything I would want out of out of a bluegrass dreadnought for a flat picker. Wow, these are so good, guys. It's hard to put into words until you get a chance to play them. I know it's not in perfect tune, but I'm not John Chapman. I can't do that perfectly like he can every time. So this is another one. These are super limited. We've been fortunate enough to have a great relationship with the guys at Boucher. Shout out to Robin and Guillaume up there. And they put so much hard work and magic into these that are really, really, it's tough to describe how good of a company they are and how much they care about getting good guitars out into the world. And these are such an innovative and a cool step in the right direction, I think, for people who are wanting that type of tone. I think that they're doing some really great stuff right now. So yeah, the BG 42T Dreadnought.
42
G
T.
for
G, yeah.
For the top.
Yeah, the new model has the G at the end. Cool. Nice. Michael.
Someone's going to get really lucky with these two guitars. I hope it's one of you guys out there who are getting these first looks, but man, these are great.
And these are available, so.
They are available. They may not be on the website just yet.
They are definitely
because I literally
not.
just took them out of the box. But if you didn't see that. But for those of you who are in the market for an exceptional, truly exceptional mahogany dreadnought or OM, those two are, at least for my money, about as good as it gets.
Yep.
So.
Speaking of some gifts, Michael says Collins, they got some Collins guitar picks and a t-shirt to go along with his recent CJ45T.
Oh, super cool.
Acquisition. Very, very cool. And then Jeremy was answering a question from a little bit ago about the reason why there was a slot-through bridge on the Tony Rice model. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I mean, Jeremy may have answered it already, but that's traditional, right? That's what Tony's 35 D28 that he had, 58957, that model. That's what I had, and I think that they were trying to make, at least from my understanding, and I bet I'm 100% that John would know more about this than me, but from my understanding, Tony had went to Santa Cruz to see if he could get a more balanced guitar originally, to kind of get to keep it from being so muddy on the low end. And I think that's what Santa Cruz did with these, make them a little bit more of a balanced, large sound hole guitar. And this one that I showed off at the beginning of the stream is a 2008 NAMM model. That is
really, really cool.
Yeah, that was the first one, from my understanding and from everything I learned from talking with the guys at Santa Cruz, but also from the owner. It was the guitar that jump-started the 34D series at that time. For those that
don't know, we have an entire podcast with Richard Hoover from Santa Cruz. If you guys wanted to look that up, and other just podcast updates, we'll be getting that going hopefully pretty soon. We'll just have to see, how things go. We have some cool guests lined up though, so yeah, exciting.
Yeah, we did some really cool podcasts. I wasn't a part of them. They don't want me on the podcast. I do. I'd say some stupid stuff, but they did do some podcasts at IBMA too, which will probably be out soon-ish. in the future.
See. Well, I think we're going to try and get a bigger backlog before we can release all of them. To be completely fair, but we did film quite a few at IBMA.
So there's a lot of cool content, and there always is from people like Hinckley and her team under Jason. Everything that they're doing to show you guys cool stuff, it is. There's no shortage of that. There's a lot to come in 2025.
Oh my gosh, there is. It's insane. Yeah, we were literally talking about stuff that we're making soon. It's insane. It's going to be fun, though. Jeremy says that he would listen to a Corey podcast.
Oh, no.
So he wouldn't want you on his podcast, but he would love to listen to your own podcast.
Who knows what I'd say?
Maybe we do that.
Who knows what I'd say? I'd get myself canceled, probably.
Really? Clint says, is there any new or used small body guitars today?
Ooh, nothing used. We did get in a really cool Martin slot head in here, small body.
Sure. Oh, yeah, the modern deluxe, right?
The 0012 28. So the modern deluxe. This one we just got in not too long ago. This one's priced at $4,600. It's the VTS spruce with Sitka spruce with rosewood back and sides. 12 fret slot head, gold tuners, and abalone inlay on the top. So this is going to be a modern deluxe 00, is basically what it is. I haven't played this yet. Yeah, these are fun.
Jeremy says it could be the Corey Kirkland watches a Chiefs game and has a heart attack podcast.
Yeah, for those who don't know, I went to the Chiefs versus Texans game this last Saturday and had a great time. I lost my voice, and I try to make it up there once a year. I'm a big fan, as maybe some of you know, I'm a big fan. It's silly. I know it's silly to like football that much, but I love it. Anyway, here's the 0012 Modern Deluxe.
Yeah.
28.
I think that we're coming to an end. I still have some things to do before I leave, so I would like to stop live streaming now.
Well, that's okay. I apologize for my... well, hopefully I did a good job. I don't know. I'm very tired. These last few weeks have taken a lot out of us, and we're doing our best. I hope you all enjoyed me being on this new Guitar Thursday. I hope you all liked some of the guitars I showed.
You guys had a great holiday.
Yeah, I hope you had a great holiday. These Bouchers are tremendous, and these new consignments maybe. They're used instruments.
Is that an oxymoron?
Yeah, it might be. These used instruments that we got in on consignment are some really, really special ones as of late. And I hope to talk to you all in the future. And maybe they'll have me on New Guitar Thursday again next time John's not around. So
maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. We'll see. Guys, this is Corey's last New Guitar Thursday.
Yikes.
Nah, JK. We'll see you guys. Get excited for all the new stuff coming out. I gotta mention real quick though, because we gotta talk about our promotions and stuff. We are running a promotion right now that you get a $50 gift card for every $500 spent. There are some exclusions, I do have to say, and aren't consignments part of that exclusion?
Right. Yeah. Anything used or consignments, we can't do that on because they're not our instruments, right?
Yeah.
Or the margin isn't quite there. But we do. I mean, anything that is a new instrument, we will be doing a $50 for every $500 spent. In some cases, we've been sending those digitally to folks so that they have those, or in some cases, we've been putting a physical gift card in the case. So if you have any questions about that, feel free to let us know, but it is before tax.
And it ends on December 31st, so coming up a little bit, but you guys still have an opportunity to get that, and I highly encourage you to do that if you are waiting on a guitar, or maybe you got some money for Christmas and want a new instrument, you know?
Yeah.
Jeremy brought up a good point real quick. This is the last New Guitar Thursday of 2024.
It is.
I did not realize that.
And it ended on a bang.
That's awesome. Running it on a bang, yeah. So yeah, we'll see you guys next week. We have Martin financing also. That's really cool and special. I can't remember what it is. 36 months, something.
36 months through Martin. Now that is a little particular though with that one, is that they do charge a 2% fee. Synchrony does, we don't, for the 36 months. But 36 months financing available through Martin. And 18 months through Eastman, interest deferred for the end of the year. There's no separate fee for that. Yeah, we've got some really great financial promotions and in-store internal promotions for you all too with the gift card option.
Cool.
So.
All right, I think that's the only things that we needed to say. Thank you guys so much for all the nice words and all the good stuff. You guys are all so nice. Pat says, sure wish that they would show more 12 strings. Pat, you need to get here earlier and ask us to show more 12 strings, and we would. Jeremy did have an update on the acoustic airs, by the way. He said they should arrive on the 2nd, so there's that information for you guys.
So a little behind, but not too far behind.
Not too bad.
Okay.
All right, we'll see you guys. We'll see you guys on the next New Guitar Thursday in 2025. That's crazy.
Bye, guys. Have a great New Year's.
Keep in mind, real quick, guys, that we will be closed New Year's Day, but we should be live next Tuesday, actually, for Takeover Tuesday. So this is not quite the last stream of 2024, but last New Guitar Thursday. Thank you guys so much.
Thanks, guys. Enjoy your holidays.
Later. Whoop. Whoop.